Thanks for joining us. We are about 30 minutes, actually about 40 minutes from tip-off at Mackey Arena in West Lafayette, Indiana. Sports director Zach Hanley is live there as the Badgers prepare to take on the Tar Heels of North Carolina. Zach?
Eric, it may be weird to think about, but Wisconsin and North Carolina have kind of had similar seasons. They both finished in the middle of the pack in their conferences. They both beat Louisville and then both lost to Iowa this season. But the biggest difference between these two is rebounding. The Tar Heels lead the nation in offensive rebounding, something the Badgers have struggled with this season. So the game plan is simple for UW. Make shots, and most importantly, rebound the basketball.
Something we got to be ready for, making sure all five are rebounding the ball defensively, not just the bigs, and making sure the bigs are doing their job with boxing out and going and attacking the ball and the rebounds as well. So, you know, it's obviously a big part of the game. We got to make sure it's an area we focus on, because if you take that away, you know, you have a pretty good chance of giving yourself a good chance to win the game.
Now, one thing to note, this Wisconsin team might be a veteran group, but when it comes to the NCAA tournament, they're kind of rookies. This is their second March Madness, and the last time they went dancing, they lost in the first round to Oregon.
All right, Zach Hanley live in West Lafayette. Zach, thank you so much. And you can watch the Badgers right here on News 3 Now immediately following this newscast. Tip-off is at 6:10. And just before 6, Adam Duxter will bring us reaction from Badger fans who made the trip to Indiana. Plus, we'll have more team coverage tonight after basketball on News 3 Now at 11. And head to channel3000.com for all things March Madness. We have a link at the top of the homepage for news, analysis, and a printable bracket.
We've got some warm weather this weekend. It's been pretty nice today as well with that sun out there. Here's more with Dana.
A really nice forecast for the next few days. If you're hoping to get outside and enjoy the first day of spring, I have good news for your Saturday. Right now, we still have sunny skies. It's been a really great Friday for us. In Platteville, we do have a nice clear blue sky. We're going to stay clear overnight and as we look ahead to Saturday. As we look at our visible cloud track, most of the state enjoying a sunny sky today. Really interesting look over into Minnesota. You can see the snow there in the morning, early afternoon, though. A lot of that melting away as they had sunny skies and mild temperatures as well. Doppler track is going to stay quiet for us until we get to Monday. Then we have the chance for some spring showers. But even as we look ahead to next week, these mild temperatures, above average temperatures, will stick with us. We will take a closer look at that full 10-day though in just a few minutes.
All right, Dana, thank you. Developing tonight, authorities have ended their search for a Milton man who went missing on Wednesday. Using drones, law enforcement found 66-year-old Kevin Doyle's body in Bowers Lake around 11 this morning. That lake is connected via trails to Storrs Lake Park, where Mr. Doyle had gone hiking with his 2 retrievers. Those dogs were found dead yesterday afternoon.
The CDC now says children in elementary school can be 3 feet apart with masks and with other prevention measures in place instead of 6 feet. The CDC says the decision to change the guidelines is based on new data. The agency is also releasing 3 new studies that support the new guidelines. CDC guidelines say middle and high school students should still adhere to the 6 feet recommendation. The alternate care facility at State Fair Park is closing. The Wisconsin Department of Administration says this is because of a downward trend in COVID-19 hospitalizations across the state. A total of 170 people received treatment at the facility between October of 2020 and January 1st of this year.
Tens of thousands of Wisconsin households could lose utility service after state regulators voted against extending a moratorium which protected consumers who are behind on their bills. More than 93,000 households and 4,800 businesses are facing possible disconnections when this ban expires on April 15th. Wisconsin Public Service Commission members said the decision was based on falling COVID infection rates, signs of economic recovery, and federal relief funding. Across the state, health officials reported 390 new cases today. 7-day rolling average has fallen just below that to 386. 6 more people have died. 30 more people were hospitalized.
Almost 14% of Wisconsinites are now fully vaccinated. Just below 24% have gotten at least 1 shot. And in Dane County, almost 18% of people are fully vaccinated. 28 78.5% have gotten at least one dose. Dane County is third in the state when it comes to vaccinating people in the 65 and older age group. More than 85% of that population has received at least one shot. Breaking within just the last few minutes, Unity Point Health Meritor nurses accused the hospital of violating rights and breaking federal labor law.
And they have filed a lawsuit with the labor board against Meritor. Naomi Coles joins us now to explain. Naomi?
They're accusing the hospital of waging a public misinformation and intimidation campaign instead of addressing concerns through negotiations. The hospital only learned of this minutes ago when I contacted them. In a statement they provided just minutes ago, they said these accusations are untrue and they're working to learn more about the specifics of the charges. Earlier today, I spoke to the union and the hospital about these negotiations after local labor leaders held a press conference in support.
And what we're fighting for is what all of us want.
Are we going to stand with our nurses? Yes!
This morning, fellow union leaders displayed unity in support of Meritor's nurses.
They were calm, caring, and advocated for us when we needed them to. Now it's our turn to advocate for them.
Nurses are exhausted, but nevertheless asked over and over again to work extra shifts to fill staffing gaps.
Unity Point Health Meritor's chief nursing executive says there's been no formal response to the latest proposal. The union says conversations are ongoing.
You know, we're ready to negotiate well into the evening, into the wee hours of the morning, willing to negotiate over the weekend.
Meritor NICU nurse Louise Nordstrom says most important is earned time and incentive pay.
You know, we need those things in order to feel valued. We need those things to be able to rest and recharge after such a grueling year.
The proposal includes a 3.7% pay increase this year and another 3.8% next year, plus 50 hours added to vacation and sick time, as well as incentive pay for picking up extra shifts.
We've heard from them, you know, kind of their top areas of concerns or priorities. And in this last proposal, we really feel like we have, you know, trying to reach them to satisfy what it is that they're seeking.
Nurses have had a long, tough pandemic year. Ultimately, they want an offer that recognizes that.
You know, fair contract that allows us to rest and recharge away from work and allows us to have the work-life balance that we all deserve.
Now, the proposal referenced was the fourth that the hospital has publicly released. We are working to learn more about these charges, and we'll have more later online.
All right, Naomi Coles reporting live. Naomi, thank you.
Community members are demanding accountability after hidden cameras were found inside East High School back in January. Last month, a Madison police investigation found the devices were installed to monitor the activities of a custodian suspected of sleeping on the job during night shifts. Police determined that there would be no criminal charges, but people at a rally this afternoon called for dignity for staff, students, and families. An open letter to MMSD Superintendent Dr. Carlton Jenkins calls for accountability for the administrators who installed the cameras and an end to staff surveillance, plus an independent sweep for hidden cameras in the school.
Still ahead, a Madison woman is making national headlines for her message that it is never too late to do the right thing. Why she decided to return a library book that was decades overdue and pay a self-imposed fine as well. Stay with us.
Celebrate Ashley Home Store's anniversary sale with our biggest scratch and save event ever. Come in today for special buys and doorbusters up to 50% off. Plus, no interest financing for 60 months. Then stop in store for your scratch off card and win exclusive bonus offers. Ashley Home Store.
I was just a kid when I first went with my dad on a job. I was replacing windows back when long hair was in. And by the time I took over for my dad, I had a little bit less on my head and a lot more on my face. Look at that stash. Wow. I'm Scott the Window Guy from AHT Wisconsin Windows. The times sure have changed, but our quality hasn't. Get $225 off per window at scottthewindowguy.com. Did Scott the Window Guy wear a powder blue tux to his wedding? You bet your glass he did.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here to help.
Circulate the air in your home with an attractive new fan from Menards. Check out our wide selection of Hunter ceiling fans and save 11%. These fans provide comfort year-round and can be easily installed. From a traditional look to modern flair, Hunter fans will fit any style in any room of your house. Get this Aegis ceiling fan in a matte black finish for $99.99 after sale price and 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. Celebrate Ashley Home Store's anniversary sale mattress blowout on now. Shop online or in store and save up to $1,000 on doorbusters like these. Plus, Beauty Rest doorbusters are now up to 65% off. And Tempur-Pedic mattresses for as low as $30 a month. Ashley Home Store.
Welcome back. Some of the best known stories of all time involve twists, turns, and often redemption. This story has all of that. Jamie Perez tells us how a long overdue library book is putting a Madison woman in national headlines.
Act 1, Scene 1, a farmhouse in Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
Getting lost in a good book is nothing new for Betty Diamond.
It'll probably come later. It's such a beautiful bird.
But losing track of a good book, that's another story. Once upon a time, a 10-year-old Betty rented out this book from Queens Public Library in New York. Now, nearly 63 years later, she finally gave it back.
The reason I never returned it was that I had let it get overdue. And I was so embarrassed about that. My 10-year-old solution was, let's pretend it never happened. And so I ended up just keeping the book.
After about 7 years, quite honestly, if we haven't gotten the book back, we sort of put our hands up and say we're never going to get it back.
Nick Biron is the chief librarian at Queens Public Library. He says Betty didn't just return the book, but included a note explaining her story along with a $500 check. Late fees at Queens Public Library cap at $15 no matter how late.
It was more like I really wanted to show my gratitude for the existence of the public library. Public libraries are an amazing institution. I mean, think about it. You walk in, they give you something for free, and they trust you to bring it back. That is just amazing.
And you eventually brought it back.
And eventually I did bring it back.
That book, All Paul, not only carries the tales of Paul Bunyan, but also helped shape Betty's personal story. She went on to get a PhD in English from UW-Madison and later taught literature at UW-Whitewater for 24 years. But we had to ask, why return it now after all this time?
I'd been thinking about it on and off for years. You know, I'd see it on the bookcase and I go, I should probably return that. And then there was no real reason other than I was having a conversation with some friends about making amends. And I went, I am going to return that book. It's just time.
Biron promised to keep it in a special place.
I have never heard of a book being returned 63 years later from the original borrower in such great condition.
The ending to a special tale, offering a timeless reminder. It's never too late to do the right thing.
Do you have any other overdue books in your house?
No, I do not.
In Madison, Jamie Perez.
Sonia sits, they both look out, staring into the distance.
News 3 Now.
Now this story comes full circle. The publishers of that book are putting out anniversary editions of work by that author. And after hearing Betty's story, they reached out to her and asked if they could give her a set of the new edition. So after all this time, Betty will end up with the book in her home, this time to keep.
Good for you, Betty. Still ahead tonight, medical schools across the country are seeing a dramatic increase in applicants. Hear what's inspiring students at the UW School of Medicine and Public Health to become future doctors. And sunny and warm this weekend. Dana will have your beautiful First Warn weekend forecast.
Saturday morning, Taylor will help you start your weekend with today's top headlines. And we'll update the forecast as the First Warn weather team tracks multiple chances of rain. Join Taylor and Hattie Saturday morning at 5 and 8.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Schwab, General Surgeon at Stoughton Health. If you suffer from bothersome or painful spider veins or varicose veins, please join us for our upcoming seminar where you can learn what new procedures may be able to help you.
Get more enjoyment from your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, no interest if paid in full by September 2022. Call today. Patio enclosures.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan or for checkups only. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call or go to sendinfokit.com to get your free information kit. Call now.
Get more enjoyment from your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, no interest if paid in full by September 2022. Call today. Patio enclosures.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Schwab, General Surgeon at Stoughton Health. If you suffer from bothersome or painful spider veins or varicose veins, please join us for our upcoming seminar where you can learn what new procedures may be able to help you.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
For the second year in a row, medical students at UW-Madison are celebrating Match Day virtually. It's a day that future doctors have been waiting for, and this year has been especially tough due to the pandemic. For some, it only encouraged them to keep pushing and showed them how important healthcare is to everyone. Ross Gilbert says that's true, but in his case, a big part of his past played a role in shaping his future.
Seeing my dad in healthcare settings all the time, knowing that doctors were keeping him alive and advocating for him and getting him the care that he needed to be with us longer.
We'll take you to Match Day and show you why Gilbert's heart has always been in medicine, especially after caring for his dad. That's coming up tonight after the NCAA basketball tournament.
All right, things are turning from where they were yesterday in the weather department. It's kind of nice out there at this hour. Dana Fulton has a look at the weekend.
It was really nice to have the sunshine yet again. And again, right now things are pretty pleasant. I think most people are hanging out inside, though, for the evening. As we look ahead to your weekend, we'll hold on to the sunshine for Saturday and for Sunday. It's going to be a little warmer outside for the next few days as we'll start to climb up close to 60 degrees. Because of this dry pattern and the sunshine, we're going to be at a little bit of an enhanced fire risk through the weekend. It's a very brief window, though, because by next week we're back to a very soggy setup. We'll have rain showers and potentially a few isolated thunderstorms coming through for the start of the week. Again, a very springy system. Our Doppler track is quiet, though, for the rest of your Friday and through the weekend. Overnight will be mostly clear. It's going to be a little cold outside as overnight temperatures will fall to a seasonally cold level in the mid-20s to start off your Saturday. Saturday will be mostly sunny with our breeze coming in from the south with high temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. A little more cloud coverage building in for Sunday. Will be partly cloudy to start the day, so not quite as cool overnight with our breeze coming from the south and that cloud coverage building in. Just doesn't allow us to cool down quite as much. We'll be dropping to the 30s for our overnight lows. And then for Sunday afternoon, high temperatures will be close to 60 degrees with partly sunny skies. And that cloud coverage continues to build in for a Sunday night, mostly cloudy. And our next chance for rain really starting to develop for the start of the work week. We'll have a chance for showers throughout the day on Monday. Much of that heavier rain, though, starts to build in at night and into Tuesday. Tuesday, we'll have scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. This is all rain for us because temperatures for afternoon highs and our overnight lows will stay above freezing. So no concern for any sort of mixed or light snow. That's all going to stay well to the northwest. We'll continue with those showers through Tuesday night and into Wednesday. A little bit of a rain chance for us on Wednesday, and we might get a break on Thursday and Friday, but a lot of that moisture looks like Could be sticking around a little bit to the end of the week. Now, our precipitation trend, 6 to 10 days out, pushes us towards the end of the month. Not really swinging one way or the other with our precip totals, but our temperature trend still quite likely that we are going to trend above average. Again, that puts our afternoon highs in the 50s and those overnight lows, again, staying above freezing. Mostly sunny skies for tomorrow. And it's going to be pleasant outside with a high of about 57 degrees, about 10 degrees above average. Our wind speeds will be in the single digits. We'll be partly sunny on Sunday with high temperatures close to 60. We start to become breezy as that next system builds in and leads to a chance for showers and isolated thunderstorms for Monday and Tuesday. Could see a few lingering showers into Wednesday, a slight chance Thursday and Friday. Highs stay in the 50s. We look ahead to the following weekend. We'll be back to some sunshine likely for the start of next week. But that's the first 10-day stretch of spring for us, and it's a very springy forecast with those mild temperatures and a few storm chances rumbling through.
It'll be nice to feel that warmer temperature, especially this weekend. Looking good. Dana, thank you. Well, some Badger fans made the trip down to Indiana to watch the round 1 matchup against North Carolina.
After the break, we'll hear their predictions for the game when we come back. Stay with us.
When it comes to weather, only one thing really matters: accuracy.
Only one station can be the best.
News 3 Now. First Warn Weather has the most accurate forecast, according to Weather Rate.
Count on First Warn Weather for your most accurate forecast.
The price of gold is at a 7-year high. Get top cash on the spot for your gold at Diamond Select. Cash in today while the price of gold is high. Don't miss out. Get instant cash for your gold today at Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Celebrate Furniture and Appliance Mart's Anniversary Appliance Blowout. Shop in-store or online and save up to 43% off in-stock special buys, like side-by-side fridges for $849 and special no-interest financing at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Do you suffer from ED? Did you know there could be a way to relieve ED without harmful medications, needles, or surgery? Peak Performance for Men is here to help. Click or call now to treat your ED. And remember, our results make the difference.
New 2021 Camry. Drive for only $199 a month. You've been waiting, and it's back. It's the Ready, Set, Go sales event at East Madison Toyota with huge savings on new 2021 Camry. Just $199 a month, plus complimentary first month's payment. Ready to save big? Then go now to East Madison Toyota. New 2021 Camry. Drive for only $199 a month at East Madison Toyota off I-90 and 151.
To refresh your home. Steinhafels has the largest in-stock selection of the newest styles at the lowest prices. Right now, save 35% store-wide on furniture for every room in your house. A new leather sofa for the living room, a mattress for the bedroom, or a solid wood dining set for the kitchen. And with patio season just around the corner, find the newest styles with savings up to 50%. So shop Steinhafels and Steinhafels.com.
Celebrate Ashley Home Store's anniversary sale with our biggest scratch and save event ever. Come in today for special buys and doorbusters up to 50% off. Plus, no interest financing for 60 months. Then stop in store for your scratch-off card and win exclusive bonus offers. Ashley Home Store.
At Diamond Select, our on-site goldsmith can create a beautiful, one-of-a-kind piece. Whether it's repurposing an old ring or creating from a picture on the line, we're here to help you create jewelry of your dreams. Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
It's been a year since Dane County halted jury trials.
The court and the legal system has not stopped because of the pandemic.
As cases continue to pile up, News 3 Now investigates how many are facing justice delayed. Sunday on News 3 Now at 10.
A live look now at Scotty Bar on Regent Street in Madison as people look to be socially distancing and they're following safety guidelines. Badger fans are getting ready for the tip-off coming up in just about 15 minutes right here on CBS. We're just minutes away from tip-off between the Badgers and the North Carolina Tar Heels in the opening round of the NCAA tournament.
And of course, it'll be limited capacity down there for fans. Plenty, though, have made the trek down to West Lafayette to see this game in person. Adam Duxter spoke to a couple of the lucky few who made the trip down to watch this thing at Mackey Arena. Adam?
Yeah, at this point, I think there might be more people inside Scotty Bar than there are here in West Lafayette to watch this Badger game in person. The lucky few indeed. I mean, normally pregame, this would be a packed pavilion, and this is what we're seeing here at Mackey Arena, because out of this 14,000-seat venue, just about 1,000 people per team are going to be let in. And once you subtract the team and the staff and the parents of the players, that means each team's getting just about a couple hundred tickets. But for the fans who were lucky enough to get in, it's going to mean they're getting a once-in-a-lifetime March Madness experience. Up close, personal, and intimate. And there are Badger fans here. Earlier today, we spoke to a mother and daughter duo who came all the way from Eau Claire just to see today's game in person.
Well, I was like, I really want to see a game this year. It's been such a rough year. And then I was like, well, there's tournament, Big Ten tournament had fans. So I was like, maybe there's a chance there's tickets left for the tournament. And I got a hold of Mom, and there was.
How about that? The one game that you get to see all year, and it's the March Madness game. It's a chance to go to the round of 32, and Mom was lucky enough to play ball and purchase those tickets and get both Lily and Amanda Kuski from Eau Claire down here to West Lafayette. And should the Badgers win, we anticipate they'd be moved to a much larger venue, possibly in downtown Indianapolis for their game Sunday night, which means more Badger fans could possibly make the trip. And Eric, I saw just before the game we checked, there are still just a couple of seats left on some of the resale websites. So if you are jonesing to get down and see this game in person, if you have $250 and a way to get from Madison to here pretty darn quick, is still a chance.
Yeah, Adam, I think even by plane you wouldn't make it in time. But anyway, Adam Duxter live outside Mackey Arena. Adam, thank you. Let's go to Dana. Final check of this forecast.
We are going to have mostly sunny skies for tomorrow. High temperatures will be in the upper 50s for Saturday, close to 60 on Sunday and Monday. A spring system building in the chance for showers and thunderstorms to start off your work week. By the end of the week, we'll have a slight chance for showers, and as we look ahead to next weekend, could have a few rain chances for Saturday. But right now, the weekend does look really nice with mild temps and sunshine. Hopefully, you're able to get outside and enjoy that first day of spring.
All right, we're just a few minutes away from tip-off. Stay right here. This is where the Badger game is, and we'll be back late tonight after all the action. Enjoy it. Go Badgers.